And we're back. Sorry for that little brief introduction. I don't see us on the monitor. There we go. All right, we had to get things together here. We're all learning what you can and what you can't wear against a green screen background.
That's what happens when you live. Get live stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And everybody knows that green is my color.
Yeah, it is. It is our color.
So.
Yeah, Michelle Money Lino.
Yeah. Green does stand for prosperity.
It does. Money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
New. All of that.
Yep. It
Okay.
does. It's a renewal color.
Green scarf.
Yep.
We put up on Facebook some of the things, and of course, this is the last show for 2017. And in fact, we did a cake.
Yes.
I want you guys to see this cake here. Oh, gosh. So take a look at the cake, if I can lift it up just a minute.
Oh, just a little.
And it says on here, if you guys can see that, it says, "Bye 2017." So we'll have a slice of this cake at some point in time. I tried to get the girls to partake on the air, but there's certain etiquette rules, I guess, you have to follow.
No, that's not it.
That's not it.
What?
I just didn't want any cake right now.
Yeah.
I like to save my appetite for when I really I might want cake later, so I don't want to eat it now, because then if I eat it now, then I can't eat it later.
Exactly. She'll ruin
the
taste for it.
I can eat it now, then, and later.
How? Because it's cake, right?
Cake on fork, open mouth. What's difficult about that?
But then I'll have to think about it. I'll think, well, I already had, I'm counting it into my calories for the day.
Really? You're counting calories?
You do.
See,
it's an unconscious thing. You don't do it.
So, I can eat the whole cake later if I don't eat any right now.
Right.
Just
you can have two slices.
I showed that restraint.
See, if it was a bottle of wine,
it
would be different.
Why is it that typically the people who never need to count anything simply count calories?
Yeah, I ignored that part.
And they're going to sit up here and tell the lie, I can eat the whole cake.
She can eat the whole cake. Michelle can eat.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not. I like sweets one part of the day. I'm more of a savory. So, but I like cake, but
okay, that's just more
I don't
for
eat
me
the
to take
frosting
home.
No, I didn't say I wasn't going to eat any. It's like my dessert for later.
Right. She's going to take her slice
Just
home.
accept that. 217 accept people. 218 accept people for who they are.
Right.
We said that in 2017 and 2016. See,
I'm going to keep saying that
that's
every
a perfect segue to one of the topics that we were going to talk about today. Is these New Year's Eve resolutions.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone wants to make them. I was on Facebook yesterday, had a little mini meltdown, and said, can we stop with the 2018 pronouncements already?
Yeah. Yeah, they must stop.
Most people don't care what they are, and come January 8th, you won't either. Whether it's, I'm going to go on a diet and lose weight. I'm going to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And what do people do? Take pictures of the gym on January 2nd?
January 1st through 7th. And then after that, you do not see them near a gym again.
Right. Do not, and I will say this, do not go out and buy a gym membership.
Please.
See, what happens is when we set goals for the new year, we need something tangible to say, okay, yes, I did this. So, I have my yoga card on my keychain.
Right.
But I actually go.
Right.
But you go out and you get this membership and you say, I'm going to go now because I have this. And that's not true at all. You're not going to go because you have a membership. You're going to go because you really want to go and it's near and dear to your heart. You're not going to, buying a membership is not going to make you go to the gym.
Not at all.
Ask the thousands of people that have gym memberships out here.
Cliff has one.
And he's not going because he doesn't have the shoes to wear on the treadmill.
Right.
She ain't never lied.
So
here's
that's not
here's
going to
my
make you
LA
go.
Fitness membership card right here.
And how many times have you entered the building?
Not once. Not once. Ain't been.
Exhibit A.
But
right here.
Yes.
Well, okay, then how do you start working on diets? And in fact, before we even do that, let's get the caller. Good afternoon. You're on the air. It's your turn with Cliff Wooddward and the Angels.
Well, good afternoon, Cliff, and good afternoon to the Angels, and Happy New Year.
Tom!
Good afternoon.
Happy New
How you
Year.
doing? This is Tom
Hey, man,
Wilson.
don't
He
need
calls
nothing,
all the
don't
time
want
from the other station.
I'm sitting on the top of the world, got the world. Anyway, I'm doing good. Yeah, but mentioning the memberships, me, myself, I have a membership over at Adams Butzel. It doesn't cost me a thing. at Recreation Center, right
Oh,
here at
yeah.
Lennon and Myers.
Yes,
I
I'm
go over
familiar.
there as many times a week, during the week. I say maybe about at least 3 to 4 times a week, and I swim. And they got a wonderful, I'm talking about elder statespersons program. I don't know about the young folk, but they got a great senior program over there where the seniors, they go in the gym, sit and they do the armchair, they call them armchair exercises.
Yeah.
As well as Fast Freddy gives dance lessons over
Yeah,
there.
he sure does. Yep.
And but it's a good thing, and I mean,
They give
the
piano
price
lessons
you
too.
can't beat. It costs $7 a year for a membership, unless you want to use the weight room. Okay, then it's like 60.
And that's
But
not even bad.
now the equipment is not going to be what it's like at Fitness USA. Okay, but I mean, depending upon what you want to do, $7 a year, that saves you a whole gang of bank.
It does.
Wow, I've got armchair exercises at home.
Okay.
Lift the remote, put it down. Lift the remote, put it down.
I knew that was coming.
Lift the chicken,
But,
put it down.
No, but
I mean,
Tom's in great shape. He competed. Didn't you do the Senior Olympics or something like that?
Yes, I did. I
Yeah.
won
Oh,
last
congratulations.
Came
summer.
home with
Congrats.
silver medals.
Oh,
and,
gosh.
yeah.
That's awesome.
2016 summer, I won 3 medals. This past summer, I won 2.
Amen.
And
That's,
I plan on winning more.
congratulations. That's
They're
really
going to
good.
be
That's
they're going to
awesome.
be in June, and I think it's going to be the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th.
okay.
But I will definitely give you a call back and let you all know when. Now these are reserved for senior folk.
Yeah, so
now
Cliff-
these 2 angels I'm looking at, they got a way to go before
Oh.
they can be qualified to come in there and
Thank you.
Thank
compete
you
in the
you
Olympics.
for acknowledging
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, they'll be joining you in 2020.
Okay, all right. Okay. Well, welcome back from San Francisco, and thanks for taking the call.
Thanks a lot, Tom. We
Thank you.
appreciate
All
it.
right,
Have a great, happy New Year. All right. Okay, 313-868-4336, 868-0342, and 868-035-1. If you would like to call, and we'll go ahead and talk about what New Year's resolutions you want to make, and Trina will talk to you about how not to just make them for the new year, but
Adhere
we
to
haven't
them.
talked about it a lot, but you're a certified life coach.
I am.
How to actually incorporate those changes so they last longer than 3 weeks
Exactly.
and make them a lifestyle change.
It could be a lifestyle change. It does start with the mindset. I always tell people that you need to have, I call them the 5 R's, because I tell people you need to reset your goals to something more attainable, because people love to go lofty and do a year goal. You need to set it a monthly goal, maybe a week, maybe every couple of weeks. Then you need to reward yourself, because people forget, you're supposed to give yourself recognition for even attaining a goal. And then, sometimes you need to review and assess where you're at with your goal, and don't give up just because, you may not be where you need to be at in a month. Sometimes it takes 6 months to attain a goal. And recognize your steps and reward yourself, review your goal, and re-energize yourself, because people get lazy and forget the reason they even started the goal, and you just re-energize yourself. You give yourself mantras. You say, today will be a great day. I will get up and do this today. Even if it's for 5 to 10 minutes, a change is a change.
Now let's do the 6th R, because we didn't get it. Reinforce.
Reinforce.
So say the first one again was to reset.
Reset.
The second R was to
Review.
review. The third,
Reward.
I like that one.
Reward.
Reward.
Reward with a cake.
Reward with the cake of 2017.
The fourth one,
Recognize.
recognize. And the fifth one,
Re-energize.
re-energize.
And we're going to go with that 6th one. Refocus yourself. That's the same thing as re-energize. Re-energize yourself, rebuild your energy, renew yourself, and tell yourself you could do it. And hang around people who, encourage and increase and enforce those,
Extremely important.
Exactly. Important. Very.
And we have to remember that goals are about evolving.
Yes.
So you don't have to stick to a goal, because remember, you set a goal and maybe you decide, okay, this is really not me, and you start to think about why you actually set that goal, and
Yeah.
it's now today serves no purpose in your life.
Yeah.
So now it's time to
Review
say,
it.
yeah,
That's
just,
why I said
just
review.
it.
You need to review. You change.
Allow yourself to evolve.
Yep.
Don't stop your growth because you have something written on a piece of paper
Exactly.
that says, I must do this.
Yeah.
No, there's no, you should not have goals that are etched in stone.
Nope.
If you decide you want a new career and then you get to 18 and something is going on in your current career that's working for you now, it's okay to put that on hold.
Yep.
I believe in law of attraction. So when you set a goal, you have to have a strong emotion
I
attached to it. It needs to be a strong positive emotion. That's
Yeah.
what the law of attraction teaches us.
Yeah.
So if you have that strong positive emotion attached to it, you're more likely to achieve it. If
Yeah.
you're setting goals, I'm going to get him and I'm going to get
Yep.
her, I'm going to show them, I'm going to
Yeah.
show Trina, I'm going
You'll
to show
never
Cliff.
achieve those goals. Those goals are set up for failure goals,
They
basically.
are. And they're set up to make you unhappy because
Yeah.
maybe Trina and Cliff aren't thinking about you, and Cliff is going to criticize you no matter what.
What goal you set, it doesn't matter.
I get
He's
into this.
going to.
It could be slice the cake right and you didn't slice it perfectly. He's going to critique that too.
So your goals should be about you, but definitely set goals because goals are about growth and they make us feel good.
They do.
Why do we do vision boards?
I
And
love vision boards. And that's why I tell
love
people
vision
reward
boards.
yourself. It's okay. Like for a man, if you achieve a goal, it's okay to buy yourself a nice pair of tickets, to an NBA game or a football game. Splurge a little because that's how you know you are going in the right direction.
What's a vision board for those of us?
Oh my
out
God,
there who
vision
don't know what
boards.
they are?
You sit around. You can either do it by yourself
Yep.
or people have vision board parties. You sit
A
around.
vision board party?
Yes, you
Can
have
we-
you have a
what's a
large
vision board?
You have a large board,
Okay.
and you have a bunch of magazines,
Yeah.
papers,
Yeah.
and you cut things out. You
Yeah.
go back to the basics.
Yep.
You probably did this in sometime in elementary
Elementary
school.
school.
People do things like
Yeah.
this, but this is bigger. Maybe you want a new car.
Yeah.
Maybe you want a relationship, and
Yeah.
so you put a picture of a couple holding hands,
Or a new
traveling,
car.
or yeah.
Can I put a picture of the girl I want?
Yeah, you
Yes,
can do
yes,
that.
your
So then I'm gonna
ideal
look like a
girl.
stalker if somebody
Yeah.
ever comes in the house.
Yeah.
I've got this
You
huge
got a huge vision board
Okay,
that
well,
says
5x8 vision board.
Well, you shouldn't go out and
Of
start
Trina.
snapping
Oh.
pictures of people.
oh, hold on.
Okay, so you should
Or
just
Dr.
to be
Michelle
clear,
Leno.
Don't go out and snap pictures of people and then put them on your board because that may look a little
Creepy.
stalker.
Yeah.
So how do you
So-
get to a vision board party? Do people bring their own vision boards over?
Well, if you
A
have
lot
a
of times
vision
people
board
have the
party,
tools.
yes, I would say you could supply those things you have. Excess of magazines. Some
Glue.
poster boards, glue.
Glitter.
Glitter. Those things and decorate your board. I think it's creative and fun, and it just puts in concrete your dreams and aspirations. And I feel like everyone should have one, even a mini.
This is what y'all doing when I'm not around.
He's like, "Whew, I'm glad
I'm
I've been
fine.
missing that."
Because a mini vision board, you don't have to go big. You don't have to get like the 13 by 19. You could do a mini one. You could do an 8 by 11. Just something small. Just start and see if you
8
like
by
it.
11.
A mini vision
inches?
board. Yeah, a mini vision.
That's a sheet of paper.
Exactly.
That's
It doesn't
okay.
have to be large. You need to start small because some people aren't familiar with the concept. So you can start small. Put a few of your goals on there, your dreams, a couple of pictures.
That's interesting.
I'm telling you,
said that.
do it. It's so
works.
inspiring.
It
It's
is.
uplifting.
And then you post it somewhere, hang it like a picture. Every day you walk by, you're looking at your vision. And the more things you speak into existence, the more they happen.
I was doing that.
Yes.
See?
I was
See?
telling kids to do that as far back as 2003.
See?
When I first started practicing, I didn't. It would be a vision wall
Right.
because when I was kicking out those little trolls from DPS,
Okay.
and they would come for a final meeting, if
Okay.
you will, and depending upon what I did with them, the last things I told them is, okay, what do you want to be?
Okay.
And I tried to steer them away from a rapper or a basketball player, but if they wanted to be a doctor, I don't know why,
Or a lawyer.
a lawyer, of
Yes.
course, or certified life, whatever it is they wanted to
Whatever it
be.
is
I
you
said,
wanna be.
look, take a picture of somebody. Go to Google, find a picture of somebody doing
Successful at
that.
it. Yes.
Find out how much they make.
Yep.
Take that picture and that salary, print it out, tape it to your wall,
Yes.
right by the light switch.
Yep.
So when you walk out the
That's it.
door
See?
every day,
You have your.
you see that and you know you are one step closer to your dream,
It's a
because if you see your
great tool.
dream, you will believe your dream.
That's right, Cliff.
And if you will believe your dream, you can achieve your dream.
That's
and I used
right.
to make them repeat
Amen.
that
That's right.
after me. So
That's right.
I guess
So
I
you've
was a
been creating
So
board
you
vision
have been
boards
doing
anyway.
this.
See?
Yes.
You
I
reinforced
just didn't know it had a name.
It has a name. Vision boards. You reinforce it every day, and I promise you that works for so many people. Seeing it, if you can envision, that's what a vision board is. You envision. It's an envision board, really. You're envisioning what you want to
Yeah.
see, and then you make it come to fruition by actually doing the steps. Now, vision boards are not to be confused with lazy boards, because people put stuff on the board and then they never do the steps to attain those goals, and that's when people fail, because they say it's not working the way I need it to work. Well, you're not doing the steps that it
gotta
needs.
work
You
your
got to
dream.
work your dream.
You've gotta work
Dreams
it.
don't happen unless you're asleep.
But you know the hardest part for people, seriously,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even about the physical steps. All of our roadblocks are usually here.
Mental.
Like they're so mental, and that's what the law of attraction talks about. Like the strong positive thoughts and emotions attached to something.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times we come up with something and we're like, you know what, but if I try to do that, that might be too much, or
Yeah.
I don't really want that. So we constantly, just as soon as you put that picture
Yeah.
or that word on your board, you think about all of the obstacles.
Yeah.
And instead of the potential.
And yeah, another thing people do, they think of the obstacles, but people get overwhelmed because they're thinking of the entire thing. You should put things in steps. You know, steps help you achieve things better, because you don't do everything, you know, at the end goal. You don't get to the end goal without the middle steps. So you write down the steps and then you strike out the steps.
One of the things I took away from what you were saying when you said reset, and you don't have to make an annual goal. Compare it to what Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous do,
Yeah.
where they make a goal out of each day.
Exactly.
You hear people say, I've got 29 days in, I've got 333 days in,
Yep.
and they are recognizing that every day
Every
they
day.
are making progress,
That's
and
right.
they recognize that progress each day.
Exactly.
So perhaps I can get to the point where I'll say it's been 24 days since I've had Popeyes.
Oh, that's an achievement for you.
Do we believe
But I don't know,
that?
because you had it
Do
before
we
you went to
believe
San
it?
Francisco earlier this month.
I had it last night.
Well, he said he
313-868-4336-868-0342 and 868-0351. Good afternoon. You're on the air. It's your turn with Cliff Wooddward and the Angels.
Good afternoon, Cliff. Good afternoon, Angels.
Hey,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you guys. I know the subject is physical training and all of that, but my resolution is I just wish I'd be as fortunate enough to be some pretty angels like you have on your show today. And that would be my great resolution for next year. I want to wish all you guys a Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy
New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can just go to church. That's where I met these two lovely
Yes,
ladies.
yes, of course. He'll be there with us tomorrow. He just doesn't know it yet.
What?
Church tomorrow.
Yes, I'm going to go to a midnight celebration. Is that what they do? Midnight celebration?
Midnight celebration.
So you're starting the new year off with a lie.
So no New Year,
There you
new
go.
him.
Just keep it right on going. It ain't changing
It
at
ain't
all.
changing at all.
Well, before we trend out of this, one thing that we haven't touched on that I'm thinking about, because it really applies to me, we're talking about all of these things that people can do to get themselves together and, you know, recognize their goals, make changes and whatever. How do you address the P word? Now watch y'all look at that. Look.
Potential?
Procrastinate.
Oh, okay.
How do you address that? Because I'm thinking about a couple of things that I've needed to do for my little announcement I'm going to make next week,
Okay.
that I need to prep for it. And I ain't done nothing. I keep going, okay, well, I got till tomorrow. I got another couple of days. I was thinking about this morning when I woke up, when I was writing the
Yeah.
thing for Facebook. I'm like, you know, I really need to start putting that stuff together.
Yeah.
I'm going, well, I got one more day.
And that's the
And you
thing.
did that coming into 217 too, Cliff, because
Yeah.
I remember we talked about it.
Oh, see? See?
Well, some help you
So-
were.
I'll tell you
I
one
have the
thing.
same issue too.
Everybody
What is it?
procrastinates. Everybody procrastinates. It's not exclusive to one person. The
Some
world
people are good at
procrastinates.
not though.
Everyone procrastinates, I believe. Everyone procrastinates to some level. Is the extremes that Cliff are talking about that some people aren't privy to. If you give someone a month, they're not going to take that entire month and do something. They may do 20 days worth of it, 19 days, however many. Cliff probably will use the last 2 days. So, some people are task oriented, and I feel like the people that's task oriented are less procrastination.
Everybody out there, this girl sitting right here, she is not a procrastinator. As soon as we say we're going to do something, she'll send 50,000 texts trying to, okay, we need to get on it. You're not a procrastinator.
I'm OCD,
not
though.
at heart. Not at heart, you're
I'm
not.
OCD, so I have more issues on top of my procrastination. I procrastinate with some things, though. I do. So, but I am OCD, and I don't procrastinate a lot. But that's just, the nature of Trina.
Okay. When we come back, we're going to talk about some words and phrases that we wish we would leave behind in 2017.
Yes.
We'll also talk about people that we lost this year. There have been people nationally as well as locally that we'll like to recognize and remember, as well as perhaps some restaurants, places that you visited, stores that you've liked, not liked, and some events that touched our lives both for the good and for the bad in 2017. Stay with us. We'll be right back right after this. And we're back. This is Your Turn with Cliff Woodards, and the Angels are with us once again. Two of the three are. Once again, we'll wish Tamara Hurd a speedy selection of that dress. I mean,
yes.
Cole that she has. Wink, wink.
Right.
Hope you're watching, you and Snuggles.
Yeah.
And you're listening and watching to Your Turn with Cliff Woodards right here at WHPR TV 33, Comcast 91. You can watch us on your Roku device as well as through the app WHPR Now. Just search for it in your app store, download it to your tablet, your cell phone, your mobile device, and take us along with you if you can't be at home every Saturday at 1 o'clock. 313-868-4336, 868-0342, and 868-0351 are the numbers as we roll through this second half hour of Your Turn. If you're just joining us, we're taking a look back at 2017, look forward to 2018. We talked about the resolutions, but now we're going to trend a little bit into what are some of the things we want to leave behind.
I've been saying it this whole show, new year, new me. Please stop saying that. Please. It is a different year and the same you. Trust me. I mean, I'm over it.
Okay.
Well, people need to feel like they're changing. Like there's something new about to happen, something fresh.
What are some of your pet peeves or pet words that you'd like to leave behind?
I'm just okay. A lot of people have social anxiety, okay? Mm-hmm. So if you're having an event, you don't have to say this is for the sophisticated crowd. It's more things like that, because even the people that are so-called sophisticated can sometimes be turned off, because then they start to think, I have to go in here and impress these people. Yeah. Just have a party and invite people and have fun and let it be what it is. People are more concerned about, if it's at a certain place, do you have security?
Right.
Do you have valet parking?
Right.
Give me information that I need. I don't need you to tell me it's for the sophisticated.
She reminds me of Karen.
Oh, yeah, with that statement.
Who Karen hates the word upscale.
Oh, yeah.
If you have to say it's upscale,
it is upscale.
It's probably
right.
not.
Yeah, I hate that's like an overstated, understated type of thing. Like, you don't have to overstate what doesn't need to be stated.
Yeah,
why are you telling
other
me?
Details.
Right. I hadn't even thought about some of those things
Yeah.
that we want to leave behind.
What do you want to leave
I'll
behind?
add a few of them in this vein. I'll add a few of them that I know it will never happen.
Okay.
Can we stop saying grown and sexy?
Oh, please.
Yeah, see, that's along that
same line. It is going to be an upscale, grown and sexy party for New Year's Eve. All right, no, I'm not attending.
I want to go somewhere and laugh and have fun like kids.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I don't want to be too grown up all the time.
This is wishful thinking, but can we stop having white parties?
Oh, and black parties for
and
that
black
matter.
parties to a lesser extent, but yeah, can we go through 2018? I think the world will not stop spinning. I think we will still be able to enjoy ourselves. But
Can we have it change the color?
Wait,
then?
what's wrong with the white parties?
Can't you
though?
say red party then? Like I want to do a
why
red
does
party.
it have to be a white party?
Right.
Why does
Because
it
you
just
want everybody
show
there
up?
to wear white.
Why?
I'm gonna be the
wanna
oddball
be
and wear
white.
red. I don't care.
I mean,
Usually you won't get turned away. I don't
think you get
know.
turned away. I know some parties say it's a must, but like if I really,
if you show up with the $20, they'll let you in.
They'll
Or
let you
$50,
in.
whatever it is.
They
They're
sure
not
will.
going to care
You're
at
absolutely
all.
correct.
Well, speaking of white, can we stop the tradition of you can only wear white
After or
between
before Labor
this?
Day?
Yeah.
I broke that last week.
I know,
Yeah.
and somebody told you about yourself too.
Yeah, yeah, they sure did.
Julie Cameron down in Florida. Yes, I wore white.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to go find, quote, winter white.
Winter white.
Yeah,
Which is
but-
like a cream off-white type of color.
That's just too much.
It's too much.
You have to, as long as it's a wool coat, then you can wear white.
Mm-hmm.
But any
Yeah.
other texture you can't wear.
Yeah.
Let's stop with all
Well,
of that. Wear
another
white.
word that I would love to see left behind tomorrow is transparent.
Oh, I'm
I'm
being
tired
transparent.
of yes.
Yeah.
We're being transparent with you. Every
Yeah.
company wants to be transparent.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
be transparent. This has to be transparent.
Yeah.
Our policies
Well,
are
they
transparent.
better after this
sexual
217
harassment
sexual
stuff?
harassment. They better.
Can we leave that behind? Can we leave the sexual harassment
Oh no,
behind?
that's
As
just,
long
that's
as
going to
men and
continue to
women
grow.
are on the planet,
I will always be
and
sexually
and I'm
harassed
showing
them.
my growth as long as men and men and men and women and women and women and whatever are on the planet.
Yes.
Let's go back to what you said. As long as the law of attraction is around,
Yes.
there will probably be some forms of harassment.
Yeah.
One other phrase that I want to banish from the planet.
What?
Let me get a. Whatever happened to may I have?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You walk into. Let me get a.
And they still don't know the name of
I
it.
hate that expression among us.
Do you know what else I'm tired of? What phrase?
That's not just us thing though.
Asking for a friend. If I hear that, like, I'm over it. Like, what friend? Literally, like, stop. What are they asking? Can you just?
They're lying.
Right? Can't you ask them?
They're
I don't
lying.
know.
Just straight out
Okay,
ask
just-
for
Well, you know,
yourself.
that's
Right.
the whole, I don't want to tell you it's me, so I'm asking for a friend.
No one believes
Nobody
it.
believes
Nobody
it.
believes it. That's the charm of it. Nobody
There's
believes
no charm
it.
no
anymore.
charm. It's like,
it was cute for about a week.
Less than that. Less than that. I don't think I've
Well,
ever
well,
posted
what did we
anything that
start?
said
We
that.
started. Well, we saw this on Lifetime.
What? What did we do?
No, the Lifetime. Remember, Tamira would always do the like it was.
Oh,
it sort of
when
goes along with the
Tamira-
asking for a friend.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
yeah,
when
the
we-
Lifetime movie.
Well,
yeah.
this happened on
This happened
Lifetime.
on Lifetime. Yeah, we did do that. But that don't need to be retired. That's kind of classic.
Saw it on
Because
Lifetime.
everything
Yeah, because
happens on
Lifetime-
I can't say that.
Yeah. Well, you can watch
You can
Lifetime,
But I don't tell nobody.
but we
Men
already know
are
you do,
closet Lifetime,
aren't they?
Fans.
LMN Network.
They need to change. They need to change the name, the acronym for that.
Oh, yeah.
That. It really should be the WID network, Women in Distress,
Oh, I doubt it. It should be called ESPN.
because that's all it is. Is woman runs into stalker.
Yep.
Woman gains strength.
Yep.
Gains strength. Woman beats up or kills stalker at
Yep.
the end of the movie.
It really should have
It
just
really
been
is.
called Snapped, but then Snapped came and
Took
snatched
that name,
one up.
Snap Jam.
There's a
Yeah.
there's a
There's a show called Snapped.
There's a
It's
show
real.
called
They're real life stories though. Snapped.
For My Love or something. I don't know the name. Actually, it's so it's demented.
All right. 313-868-4336, 868-0342, 868-0351. Good afternoon. It's your turn with Cliff Woodards and the Angels.
Good afternoon to you and the young ladies, and Happy New Year to all of you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes. Now, the phrase that I hate, and I know it's not going to ever go away, but I'm going to say it in the Ebonic form. My baby deity. Bye.
Your what?
You're what?
I think she said my baby daddy.
Oh, my baby daddy.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
I think
that's
she said my baby
probably
daddy.
Yeah.
still going to
Yeah, that's
be.
not gonna go.
Because
Like she
everybody's
said,
saying that. Remember, we talked about that before, and there's even a show called Baby Daddy.
baby daddy.
Oh, in
And
fact,
it's not a. And it's not. It's not a
there
black
was a
show.
movie
No.
called My
Okay.
Baby Mama. That will never.
Oh yeah, there was a movie, Baby Mama. That.
And
those
baby
phrases
boy.
took off.
Can that go away too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody really wants a baby boy.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, I'll add one
And-
more to the list.
Okay.
I'm tired of hearing the word bro.
Oh.
Even when it's applied, some guys will even call a woman that.
Yeah.
Can we just stop saying bro?
Well, if that's the case, we in settings, because I even do this with Tamara and Michelle. I always say you guys. I never say you girls.
And that's why.
So like,
yeah,
so that's never going away.
yeah.
Yeah,
Women say that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't ever say you girls. I always say you guys. I don't know why.
women even say dude.
Yeah.
Like
To each
just,
other?
Like in like dude, serious. Like
Yeah.
women do that to each other. Yeah.
Yep.
That's been
That's true.
around. I don't know.
It's amazing
I've never,
what you learn
We don't
when
say
you're not.
bro. I don't think we say bro.
We don't
to
say
each
bro
other,
to each
though,
other.
But dude,
We say dude. We be like dude, or we do say girl bye. Can that go away?
girl, bye.
Oh, girl bye.
Girl, bye started with what Ice
Felicia.
Cube? Yeah. Was it
Bye,
like a bye,
Felicia.
Bye,
Bye Felicia?
Yeah.
And then it was girl
And
bye.
what was the
Girl
name of
Bye
that movie?
started with.
Which one?
The Ice Cube, the old one.
Friday.
Friday. Yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute. I had to tell you
Is that
about
what girl
Friday.
bye started with?
Well, Bye
I know
Felicia.
Bye Felicia,
Bye
did,
Felicia
but what
came
did
out of
girl
there.
bye?
That's what it came, but that's what
But
I think.
I thought it came from that, but maybe there was
Girl
something
bye.
newer.
No, I don't know. I mean, it has been renewed.
Oh, we've got some more people who want to get rid of some phrases. Good afternoon. You're on the air. It's your turn with Cliff Woodwards
Hi,
and the
Cliff.
Angels. Hi.
Listen, what I love to get rid of is on today.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my God.
Hate
She is
on
correct.
Today.
Oh,
I don't know where that came from.
yes.
Church.
Just-
It
Yes.
came out of
Yeah,
church.
Yes.
And hey, we got to go to church, y'all. That's enough of this, okay?
On today,
on today.
on tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, on today, on the
And they'll
It's
even
time.
say on yesterday.
I don't like
Yes,
that this
They've
I
even
cannot
said on
stand
yesterday.
that.
What?
Yes.
And the other one is be blessed with no ED on the end. Be blessed.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my third one and my most, the one I can stand worse than anything is the hood. I hate the hood.
The hood.
Oh, the
hood.
I want to put
that
the
one's gonna be
neighbor
there.
back
That'll
in
be
the
there
hood.
That
forever.
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's not going
stand
to. Yeah,
those
the hood
That's
will be there
there.
forever.
Yeah.
Because the hood will be there forever.
The hood will always be. So yeah, it's not going anywhere. People from the
I mean,
hood.
wait a minute. Hold on. You're going to like this one. If we got rid of the hood, where will all the rats go?
Good one.
You might be in trouble for that one
Yeah.
later.
Good
Oh
one.
my gosh.
That was funny.
Thanks a
Oh.
lot. Have a
You're
great
welcome.
New Year.
I got a word that
You
we can
too.
retire.
All right. What's that?
Thoughts.
Thoughts?
Fox?
Yes,
You want to get rid of thoughts?
I do.
I don't.
What's wrong with Fox? Like Fox. is
Neither one of them
referring-
want to know what's
Wait,
wrong with thoughts.
referring
Thoughts
to
around.
like what? Like if
Michelle
somebody
want to
said-
know
if
what's
somebody-
wrong with.
if
She
somebody
like,
said
where's the
street-
thoughts at?
Oh, you said thoughts.
Thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, I
No.
thought you said Fox. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, no.
No, I heard it right.
Thought,
Yeah.
Okay, so thoughts caught on what?
I think 2016,
Was it 2016? I thought it was a little.
maybe 2015.
Maybe 2015, 2014.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably some rap song.
And
Yeah.
that came from a movie too. That was a movie too,
Was
I
it?
believe.
Because they
was
didn't
in one of the
acronym
movies.
it until 2015 or something, but everybody been saying the actual
I'm okay
words
with
for it. I know you like
Because
them.
you want to, you like thoughts.
He like, that's where he
kind
meet
of
'em at.
Like Rats didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, rats
But
not going
that,
nowhere.
That never went anywhere.
Because that's just, I mean, we just separated hood and rats and made two words out of it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 313-868-4336, 868-0342, and 868-0351. What about restaurants, spots you've been to 2017 that were new, that you liked, that you didn't like?
That was.
I think top of my list would be Eddie V's.
Oh yeah.
Eddie V's.
Eddie V's out in
Oh, Eddie
Troy.
V's is good.
Yeah.
I love Eddie V's.
Yeah, they
What
had a
about
nice.
where we went last week though? Was it
Cornerstone Barrel. That was a
All
nice.
of us
yeah.
enjoyed our food.
And we
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
unusual.
Yeah.
That's rare that everybody.
That
likes
is
food.
true. We all enjoyed our food, and that's never happened.
Cornerstone
The drinks
is
were also
on
good.
Woodward and what was that?
Grand River.
Grand River.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
John
new
R.
John R.
Woodward
John
and John
John
R.
R. Yeah.
Right at the corner.
Nice
Yeah.
little spot.
Yeah.
Right on the corner.
Everybody was so pleasant, and the food was
And
delicious.
we stayed in there for a long
We
time.
did.
They
And
made
they
the
were baking
best
fresh
drinks.
bread every time the fresh
their
bread
buns.
walked by for their buns.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
waft, the smell, it was believable.
They had great jerk chicken, some
Yeah.
pineapple
Yes, really
fried
good.
rice, which
Yeah.
I never had before. That was
They
pretty
had
good.
some asparagus and mushroom lasagna, which was delicious. It was great.
It was.
Yeah.
I plan to give the Whitney a chance, another
yeah.
chance for 218.
We didn't give it a chance for 2017.
Yeah.
And where I didn't make it to was Prime and Proper. Everybody's talking about Prime and Proper.
I don't think we
I've
went
heard
there.
their
Capitol
book,
Park. You can get into the week.
Okay.
You know, but I haven't been, so I need to check that place
Okay.
out. Oh, and then I may as well mention, I really don't want to talk about this spot because I don't want everybody to run down there and find it. It's called the Griot.
I heard of
You're
that.
Griot
always
Music
there.
Lounge.
That became your second home.
Yes.
I
You was there yesterday,
Thursday,
wasn't you?
Thursday night.
Thursday, okay.
Thursday night.
Okay.
At the Griot. It's located on East Forest.
Okay.
Just a block off of Wooddward,
Okay.
between Wooddward and the VA hospital. You have to walk down a little sidewalk kind
Okay.
of to find it. It's kind of tucked away.
Okay.
But John, I can't remember his last name now, but the proprietor is my age. We went to school together, and
Okay.
he loves vinyl.
Oh.
And he has probably 400 or 500 albums.
Okay.
And he plays music from a wide, diverse, style of music. You can hear anything from Dionne Warwick,
Okay.
Aretha Franklin, Miles Davis,
That's awesome.
Earth,
I'm
Wind,
gonna
and
try
Fire,
that one
Stevie
out.
Wonder.
Okay.
It's a place where you just you're basically going to his living room. That's
Okay.
really what he did,
Yeah.
was in essence create a living room.
A big living room.
Yep.
Made you
Sits
feel
there
home.
with a couch. Towards the front is a couch with 2 chairs and a coffee table where you can sit around and talk like you're
Oh,
over
like you're at
someone's
home
house.
and
Yep.
I
talking.
like that.
Yeah.
There's 3 little tables, they're a
Okay.
little bit smaller than this.
Okay.
Sitting in the center of the room. There's a futon against one corner with a couple of chairs, and
Oh.
then there's kind of high top chairs along the other wall
Okay.
with
Like
a
that.
countertop, and then the fourth wall is the bar.
Okay.
Which wraps around an L shape and it has maybe 10 stools around it, and that's it.
And then enough people standing and talking and
Yep. People
The
just
music
come
is
in,
playing and-
sit back, and do what we're doing now.
Exactly.
Sit and have good
I
conversation.
love places like
with
that because
drinks.
it makes you not want to leave.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
and it's probably the type of place where he doesn't care if you don't leave.
No,
I
no.
love places like that.
Because
I have to check
as
that
you,
out.
Yeah.
you have the feeling that you're at home, so you're going to continue to buy drinks and
Right.
you're sitting up there. You
You
want
just
another?
sitting
Yeah,
there.
I got this one, Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Right.
this one,
Yeah.
Trina.
Right.
I got this one. And you're sitting there, but by the time you realize it, 3.5 hours have
Yeah.
gone by.
And with ease.
And they're
Yeah.
turning the lights out on you.
Yeah. Hey, we've shut down so many places in 2017, though. But you know what's a good place? Demi's.
Oh yeah,
Demi's.
yes,
Demi's.
We've got to give a
Absolutely.
That
shout
was a
out to
good
Don
place. Yes.
over at Demi's up on Grand River
Yeah.
and Grand River and 7 Mile.
Yeah.
It's a fabulous spot. You guys talk about.
Or is it
your
Telegraph?
spots. Grand River
It-
and 7 Mile.
No.
7 Mile and
Telegraph.
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 Yeah,
7
okay.
Mile and Telegraph.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm telling you, I never would have gone to Demi's.
Me neither.
If Cliff, who mentioned it first?
Cliff.
Who, you or Andre?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, we need to go to Demi's.
We need-
Demi's,
we-
great
yeah.
wings. What did we have that night?
Oh my
Our
gosh,
first time
those
going
shrimp and
in.
grits.
Shrimp and grits.
Those were the best shrimp and grits ever.
He fries.
And
his,
they cater to you.
Yes,
And
they
fries
do.
his wings and cornmeal.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the.
You have an option.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the primary
That's the best.
restaurant choice is the cornmeal.
It's the
And
best.
It is wonderful.
Their
It's-
desserts were delicious too. Because we had that, what was that,
Oh.
I
lemon
go back and
thing?
get my lemon. He had that
Yeah,
lemon
oh,
dessert,
yeah,
which
it
was,
was-
awesome.
Okay, so they're on the list for 218.
Yeah, they're on the
Gotta
list.
get back
They're-
to
So
you.
they'll
you
stay
gotta
there.
check out Demi's
Yep.
on 7 Mile and Telegraph.
Yep.
That is a really great
It is.
spot to
It
be
is.
as well. I'm trying to think of some other places. that
Where
we've
else?
been to.
Hopcat wasn't that bad when we went there. It was all right.
Oh, we tried out new beer.
Yeah, we tried the new beer. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if you like beer, but what did we have there? Oh, fish and chips.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I wouldn't go back for the food necessarily, but the beers, they had so many choices. I would definitely go back for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're a
And we
beer
were
drinker.
upstairs in that nice area, so it was another upstairs area. It was
Yeah,
really
we had
nice.
like a private area.
Yeah. So
And we didn't even ask for it this time.
nope, nope.
But Detroit is definitely coming along. You might want to
Yeah.
check out Grey Ghost as well. It's,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
nice restaurant to
I haven't
visit,
gone there.
Yeah.
especially in the summertime when it's open.
Yeah.
Open air.
Okay.
A lot of great things are happening. The alley towards the back,
The alley.
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
Queen
A
Bar.
lot of people don't know about the alley. The
Yeah.
alleys, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
very
really coming along.
is.
And we
What other-
LCA, Little Caesars
Oh,
Arena.
Little Caesars Arena. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
let 2017 go by without talking
Yeah.
about the opening of the Red Wings and the Pistons' new home.
It was spectacular.
We were there for
We
the
were there for
opening.
that
We
one.
were
You
there
guys, yep.
for
Yep.
the preview.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was wonderful. I mean, it's beautiful in there.
It
One of
is.
the complaints I heard was basically from men, when they compare the two, they talk about how the seats are set up where I guess they don't have enough leg space.
They don't have enough leg space.
That's been the only complaint that I've heard, but otherwise it's beautiful.
But the
in
chairs
there.
are definitely
I love
more
that it's in
comfortable.
the heart of Detroit.
Yep.
It's easy to get.
I like
to
the
it.
indoor
You can-
outdoor atmosphere of it
Yes.
too. Like so when the summer comes, it's going to be so vibrant and lively. They're going to have bands, live music. It's indoor. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is.
The
We
thing
needed
is,
that.
you can barely go watch the game because there's so
Yeah.
much stuff to do
Yeah.
on the concourse level, which
Yeah.
is at street level.
Yeah.
And that's the way it's supposed
And
to
that's
be.
the way it's supposed to
You're
be.
supposed to have those options when you
Yeah.
go to a place like that.
Exactly.
You're supposed to have an experience.
Exactly. And they're
Yeah.
definitely giving
Well,
you
the
that.
teams aren't necessarily going to like it too much because when they are on national television and the cameras pan to the
Well, the diehard basketball fans are in there.
Yeah, it is
guess.
discouraging
Yeah.
to see those empty seats.
because
Because you
people are
have to think
sitting up
of,
in the
they
restaurant.
thrive on that adrenaline,
Yeah.
that energy from the crowd.
Yeah.
But it's still there.
It's
I
still
mean,
there.
they beat the Knicks when I was there.
In fact, I'm almost to the point where I would rather watch it on television.
No,
in
because
a
when you're there,
lounge.
Cliff, actually, you do not look at the floor hardly. You do
You watch that
the
huge screen.
You do. So
Which,
it's kind of
if
distracting.
you're going to watch a screen, I'd rather go watch it in the bar
Right.
because
I like to be there.
even though I'm ADHD, basketball games have entirely too much stuff going on.
They do.
You don't need to be entertained every second of
Yeah,
every
you did mention that
game.
before, like-
people running out, shooting T-shirts,
Yeah.
giving away pizzas, handing
Yeah.
out lottery cards.
Yeah.
You got dancers. You got the guys
cheerleaders,
jumping
the
up
this.
and down on.
What is that intermission show that they do?
I like the entertainment.
Okay.
I don't mind
Michelle
it at all.
like her
so
synaptics
I'm okay.
to be just
I
constantly
like
delighted.
that. I like things going on because
Yeah.
I'll talk through it out. Like, I'm the person that I'm there with. I'm going to talk through whatever's going on.
I do
I
that
want to
too.
be entertained.
I do
I'm
that
okay
too.
with that. I don't need it to be quiet or what would you suggest they do?
Like they used to. It's a timeout. You just look around. That's when you talk
You
to
say
the
you
person
just-
you're with.
What do you?
Okay, that's time to have a conversation with the person you're with.
I like options.
could ruin
so if I
dates.
want to look and be entertained,
Then you should have been going out with that person in the first place. If you don't want to talk to them,
What if you say
during a
something about
2-minute
it? People
timeout.
blame you for the way the game is going. So if you talk about the game, that's kind of like taboo. Well, they're not winning because and then people blame you because they missed a 3-pointer or whatever the baskets is called. And now I'm getting blamed because this team is losing. I'm like, yeah, they
I'll
suck.
go back to you with the wrong guy.
the only thing I really
Yes.
want them to change or adjust.
You sitting up there looking this cute, and I'm gonna blame you for something.
You find a way to do
People,
it,
especially with the
regardless, Cliff.
playoffs, yes, they blame people. They tell you like, yeah, if you wouldn't talking like that, they could have made that. Like, I'm not on that
Seriously?
court. Yes,
You've had guys tell you that.
absolutely not me. I'm just saying.
Oh, of course, for a friend, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, they're too
See,
involved.
she likes that for a friend, not me. Well, Cliff, do you stand when you go? Do you stand for the national anthem?
Oh yeah, I see a lot of people don't
Do
stand
you
anymore.
stand? You don't, or do you get there early enough? To not?
I haven't been
Late enough,
to a game. I'm trying to remember. When did Colin do that? Last year?
That was last
That was
year.
last year.
I'm trying to think for the Tigers game. I haven't been to a game early enough for the national anthem to be
Okay.
played.
Okay.
All the Tigers games I went to, I didn't get to the seat until midway through the first inning.
Right.
And the basketball games, again, I was halfway through the first quarter when I got down there the last
Yeah.
time because I forgot we were having so much fun.
Right. You
And
forgot
I'm like,
to go
oh
watch
yeah,
the game.
there is a game. So we've got about 2 minutes before we got to get out of here. People that we lost in 2017, some significant names. Who actually would have thought that Fats Domino and Chuck Berry would have been gone in the same
the
year?
same year.
Same
From
year.
that
Yeah.
era, David Cassidy.
Yeah.
For those of us who grew up watching, you guys are too young to have grown up
Yeah,
watching
definitely
Partridge
too
Family.
young.
Well, you know reruns. Never go away.
And Benson, Robert Guillaume from Benson.
Wow, that was
Oh, right, that
2017.
is 2017.
Yep. We lost him. I'm looking through this list of some other individuals. For those of you who like
Jeez.
early rock and roll, Tom Petty from Tom
Yeah,
Petty
Tom
and the
Petty
Heartbreakers
passed. Yeah.
died. Those of you who grew up and watched Let's Make a Deal,
Oh yeah.
Monty Hall,
Monty Hall.
passed on.
I watched that.
And a guy that Trina was
What about Hugh
never.
Hefner?
Yeah, I was about to say a guy you
That's what-
never got to date.
I didn't.
Hugh Hefner.
I don't
know
But
think-
she didn't say that she never got to date him.
Oh well.
We don't know that.
Mm.
We
I
don't know what
didn't.
she was doing before.
Do tell. tell.
Maybe
do
in
tell.
2018 he has a son that's available. I don't know.
Do tell. We want to know all about it. Jerry Lewis.
Right. Wow.
You know, in fact,
A lot
people
of
used
great
to always
people.
think Jerry Lewis had been dead. I mean, he lived a long time. He was
A lot of people
91.
said that. I've heard people say he's dead already, like years ago before.
Yeah, so
But he's officially really
we-
dead.
a lot of individuals, John Hurd and John Hurt, both
Wow.
those of you who
John
were
Hurt,
into,
too?
Yep,
People, I
John
didn't-
Hurt and John Hurt both died. Yeah.
Wow.
Those of you who grew up watching Night of the Living Dead, George Romero,
I love that movie.
passed this year. Martin Landau, who was one of the original Mission Impossible
yeah.
individuals.
007s.
Yep. Speaking of 007, Roger Moore
Jeez.
died earlier as well.
Who was that?
Who was that? The guy
Right.
that passed.
Who?
He was
Where?
young.
That was
The
he didn't die.
His name was Nelson Ellis. He
Okay.
was 39. He
Wow.
was
Wow.
on this TV series True Blood,
Oh, I watched that before.
and he was in Get On Up. I'm not sure what character he played in Get On Up. And the original Batman, Adam
Oh,
West.
West.
yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
He passed earlier. Greg Allman from the Allman Brothers and Cher's husband
Wow.
died. I'm not sure
Jeez.
how many people were upset when Roger Ailes passed from Fox. Chris Cornell from Soundgarden.
Oh, yeah.
And he died here
That is
in the
crazy,
hotel
all
right after
these
that concert
people.
at the Fox when he committed suicide. You know, there are a lot of individuals that passed. If you like Silence of the Lambs,
Which I
Yes.
Jonathan Demme, the
Yeah.
director of Silence of the Lambs, passed.
Oh, I
And
forgot
remember,
about
Aaron
that.
Moran died
Yeah.
earlier this year. from-
Right.
Some
I
of these people
forgot
you
about-
forget.
I totally forgot. Like, because
Yeah.
so many other people deaths have replaced
Yeah.
the earlier ones. But
Joni from Happy
They're
Days
all
and
so
Joni
sad
and
still.
Joni Loves Chachi. Cuba
Joni
Gooding-
loves Chachi.
Cuba Gooding Jr. passed on.
What?
Yes, I mean senior.
The senior.
Senior.
I'm sorry, I'm
Don't
gonna put that out there.
spread any
I was
rumors.
gonna say,
Cuba
not
Gooding
even-
Senior. I'm
Senior,
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Father.
Okay.
Cuba
Not
Gooding
the
Senior.
son.
The father passed. Don Rickles.
Yeah.
Who was a counterpart. I didn't realize that Chuck Barris was as old as he was. From the Gong Show.
How old was he?
He was 87 when he died.
Wow.
And I'm like, I didn't realize he was that old because you never really saw
Never.
him.
Yeah.
You know,
once you got
outside
on
of the
spotlight,
19.
you don't really know.
Yeah.
So, Joni Sledge from
Yeah.
the Sister
The Sister
Sledge when
Sledge.
she died earlier this
Yeah.
year. Joseph Wapner, the
Oh,
original
the
People's
original People's
Court.
Court.
Yep.
Yes.
He died at
Wow,
97.
I don't remember.
Wow.
And
I don't remember him
remember
passing
that.
either, but that's a long, good life.
I was
97.
really sad when Bill Paxton died. If you remember
Yeah,
him,
I remember him.
from Titanic,
Yeah.
From and
Yeah.
Twister.
Yeah.
that-
I remember
that
him from
was
Twister
really
more than
sudden.
anything. He was, yeah.
You know, some of these actors that pass, you know, you're kind of
Oh, Al Jarreau.
Al
Yeah,
Jarreau.
Al Jarreau. Wow.
He had said that he was going to retire, and then he passed right after that. And Mary Tyler Moore.
Mary Tyler Moore.
You
Yeah.
know,
I don't remember.
you can make it after all. She died January 25th, right after, just
Okay.
after.
Just after the New Year.
So it's almost been a year herself, you know, and she did a lot to uplift single women
Yeah.
back in the 70s with her show. And so that's about 1:58. It's about time we got to get out of here. So
Yes.
Yeah.
what are you guys doing tomorrow? Anything?
New Year's Eve.
I'm open.
Me too. I don't
My
know.
New Year knew me is to stay open.
Well, my New Year owed me. I'm not changing nothing.
Well, this year has been really a treat to
Yes.
have you all in my life still. I wanted this to continue from 2018 and for many, many more
Yes,
years
indeed.
to come. So
such a
we'll
wonderful-
welcome the year with the same friends, with new experiences.
Exactly.
You guys have a
That's right.
safe, blessed, and
There we
wonderful
go.
New Year out there as well. We'll see you back here next Saturday at 1 o'clock for another edition of Your Turn with Cliff Woodards. As always, as my grandmother used to say, if the good Lord is willing,
And the
creek
creek don't
don't
rise.
That's a wrap, RJ. Take us on out of here.